it's Jay, and one of the main reasons why I wanted to start these videos was to communicate with people that were like me, to give a little bit of advice and get a little bit of advice on a big topic, and that is depression and anxiety. I went through it and I'm still going through it, obviously. I spent 2 years on medication and I never got off that until recently when I did actually go to a counsellor. So I've spent those 2 years and also the years prior to being diagnosed trying to make myself happy, and I feel like I've come through with a lot of tips and a lot of ways that I made myself happy. So I thought I'd be able to help somebody else, and in no way is this going to be exactly what you should do. You should not follow everything I say, because a lot of people are different, and what I went through would have been a lot different to a lot of other people. So I don't want you to, think that you have to do all of these things, but take your own spin on it, make it your own. So in my past, I went through a lot of things at home, and it took me a lot of years to realize that it took such a toll on me. I had to stand up and be stronger than what I thought I was, which obviously I was really strong because I made it through it, and I got through a lot of stuff that a person that age shouldn't have. So I didn't get diagnosed until I was 17, and then I didn't get off my medication until I was 19. So I took the medication and I'm like, oh cool, awesome. But I had this little thing in my mind that that's not gonna work. It can't work to full extent. So I decided to figure out ways to make myself happy. But anyway, for those people that are like me, here are a few tips and tricks on how to make yourself feel happier. One of the first things that I did when I went on that medication, within the first month or two, I started telling myself I need to think of one good thing about myself every single day. What I did is I would either be in the morning or when I come home, I would think of one thing that I like about myself. And eventually I just got into the habit of it. Not turning into this big vain person, but I got into the habit of treating myself with respect. Okay, a lot of you might know when you're feeling down, everything is negative. So you'll go into a situation and you'll think, I hate this, I don't want to do this, why do I always do it so badly? So many negative things, and those things make the situation worse. In every single situation that I was in that was remotely negative, I thought of one thing positive, just one. If I could think of one thing positive, then obviously the situation isn't as bad as it seems. So the next 3 things are things that you find on the internet. They're things that the doctors tell you, but they work. So there's exercise. You're feeling down, you're feeling like your chest is caving in, you're feeling like your head is hurting, you're feeling all the clouds are all over your head. Go for a walk, go for a run, go get fresh air. Just breathe and breathe. Not think of anything, just breathe. Let out all that negativity that is in your mind. That exercise will help you, and you'll help your system work a little bit better. Sleep. I wouldn't sleep, and if I went to sleep I'd be on my phone, so I couldn't sleep. My eyes weren't working properly, they'd wake me all up. And then I'd also think of little stories. Go to bed, relax your mind, breathe in, breathe out constantly until your body is relaxed. If you sit still just breathing and not thinking of anything for a good 15 minutes, eventually you'll want to go to sleep. Eating well. So one of the big things, when I first moved to Melbourne, I was doing overnights at work. So I would go from 10 p.m. through to 7 o'clock in the morning, and that didn't help my sleep for one, and 2, I wasn't eating well. I was working at McDonald's and I got free meals, and also I didn't have very much money. All my money was going to rent. So I spent all my time eating McDonald's, and my body just suffered from it, and I felt that thing in my head that made me feel down. So having good food, so have a banana, have an apple, anything that's not McDonald's makes you feel better. So try and start eating well, and it will make you feel better, and also your body, it works for your body as well. I know you can read this anywhere, but I'm telling you, it worked for me. This last thing is by far the most important, and If you had spoken to me 3 years ago when I started this, I probably would have went, no, it's not important. No, don't need it. You don't need it at all. It's fine. You can work it out yourself. But now it's changed. My last tip, see somebody. See a counsellor. See a doctor. Do something about what you've got. If you seriously feel that you've got depression or anxiety, you must see a doctor about it, because they can give you more help than you can yourself. They understand your brain. They can pick through your brain, whereas your anxiety is picking through your brain. So you need to see somebody that can help you, that can give you everything you need. You need to see someone and say, my brain's not working. You need to fix yourself with somebody else. And then after seeing that counsellor, speak to your family about it. See your family, see your mum, see your dad, see your brother, your sister, anybody that can talk through things. The most important thing is to help yourself to get better. Thanks guys, thank you for watching. I hope I helped somebody in this have a great life, because that's all we're here for, is to have a great life no matter what we do. Just be happy. And that is the most important thing. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below on what you did to make yourself happy, or what you're hoping to do and what your aspirations are, because you can do anything.